Football on the horizon here at Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
They've got a man in motion.
319!
Now Allen off the play action. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Allen on the play action. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've got first down from the 31. First down of the game for James Cook. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs, in fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Bass's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Bass now to kick this away. Returnable from the 2.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hold on these two. Hold on these two.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Right side.
3rd and long for him here. Nice caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Yep. Right side.
Here's Giddens. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Now it's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Arsenal 80. Yellow. Right side.
To the air, Mahomes. He connects with the rookie from LSU. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Yellow. Right side.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Trying to find a cut back upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Right side.
Here's Mahomes now. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Yellow. Right side.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hold on these two. Hold on these two. 180. Right side.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Across midfield at the 45. Past the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills push their lead to 3. Bass now to kick this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Snared by the running back here. It's DJ Giddens. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. And they just get the play off. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down. A whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds the end round complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Again, it's Cook. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Big strike downfield to Judy. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he will score! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills parlay the interception into points. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. Bass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space, he's past the 30. He goes out of bounds on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
50, yellow, 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 yellow. There's a line.
Shaking off the pick quickly, and he's going to throw. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it's second down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Diving, it looks close. They see he caught it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some warm targets in the immediate future.
Running it here with Giddens. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
This is Giddens. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 35 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Yellow. Let's go, blue lady. In pink. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
43. There's a wide right. Right side.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. He connects downfield. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs reduce the lead to just 4. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
Chiefs 14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Keelan Robinson bringing this back. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Allen setting up play action. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 19 yards. That's good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Look out!
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Again, Allen to the air. Here's a screen for Cook. He dodged the tackle. And they get this down to the 28.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Out wide, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh, put some heat on this deep. That's complete inside the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Now carried by Giddens. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackle is at the 20.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. The Chiefs timeouts. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. One here with Giddens. And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's hit and sent out of bounds, so this ends as a gain of close to 7, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. When they just get to celebrate, they love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has it at the 11. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. First and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. So don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone on first. Buying some time right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. Here's Allen. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard? Allen looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
I don't need to.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Mahomes. Into a crowd and intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another one for Cook. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Allen setting up to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Max Melton with the INT. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the run it.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Dumping this underneath. It's Giddens. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Right play, straight ahead. Has some daylight through the 40. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All set now. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Giddens. Will be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throws caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Yellow. Get him, go get him.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. He's still going at the 30. Running down the left side. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. Jukes away from one. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up second and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw for Allen. Completed over the middle. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Second and 3 now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And what will they dial up on third and short? Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Cook trying this one up the gut. going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10, here's Allen. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
He'll work against the blitz. Buffalo touchdown. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Allen looking to throw this. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
This makes it up to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 9-point advantage. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. Escapes a defender. Dancing past him. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody in that offense.
Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Catch made. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Allen gonna throw again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end, and that'll bring up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On the move, headed right. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Sends this to the end zone. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the fourth.
42. Bills 39.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Here's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and just 2 to go. He'll throw it. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go, second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they don't get much after recovering the fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Yellow. 50 yellow. Where's that?
Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Bills down by only 3. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Setting up to pass. Cut out left. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here he is to throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Drops it off to Cook. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 3rd and just 2 to go. To throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch a college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, Allen. That's incomplete left side. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that.
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Looking to throw it. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line.
That's another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And they get it spiked just before time runs out, and now they'll get ready to kick this and hopefully force overtime. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. First throw of overtime. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Completed to his running back. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Hits his running back. And in! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills go up by 6. Bass on for the extra point. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's his turn in overtime. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. All right, so far so good, partner. Taking advantage of the change to respond here in overtime. We all know that was reserved only for the playoffs previously. But now an opportunity teams get in regular season games, too.
Yeah, I think we both love this because it really keeps teams from blaming a coin flip anymore. Even if some of the anger in the past was justified now you just look in the mirror and know it's all upon you to deliver.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw Mahomes. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really